Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's time for my top 5 tips for not just advancing or new players, but all players. These are questions that come up pretty regularly on stream, on videos, on Twitter, on my Discord server. They will be about how to advance in this game and get better at it, but also how to just try to avoid some of the things that make us feel outraged, frustrated, and downright incredibly upset while playing this game, because it can be incredibly fun. All right, that's a nice intro. Let's get into tip number 1. The first one is just unlocking masteries. There are a lot of players who are playing at a relatively high tier who do not have some incredibly vital masteries unlocked. The cool part is that means, hey, you can get a lot of content done and play at a high tier and not have all the masteries unlocked. But the fact of the matter is you're gonna get a lot more bang for your buck, or you're gonna advance more efficiently in the game if you spend this unlocking, yes, the recoil tree. It is important, especially for some champions if you wanna play them to their fullest potential, but also things like despair or deep wounds, or a whole class benefiting like mystic dispersion. All the champions benefit from various degrees, but a lot of the best champions really do want at least 3, 4, or 5 points in mystic dispersion. Once you unlock all of these masteries, sure, go ahead and take advantage of these nice holiday deals. It's ultimately a game and you should enjoy it, but don't spend your units, and that's going to be constant at the bottom there, opening cav crystals. Go ahead, unlock your masteries. You may be very surprised at how far they take you and how helpful they are. 2, learn the lingo of the game. Like any game, especially one this complex, it's gonna have its own terms of art, and they're gonna mean a variety of things. And the thing is even in champion abilities, like it'll say someone has a petrify or a neutralize, and they've now started, they being Kabam, have now started listing at 100% or 200%. There's a reason why I want Rintra so bad, even though I have Tigra. And the only way to learn this is just to dive into it, to play the game, to figure out what they mean, and then you'll start to slowly understand it. Also, DLL, I'm constantly shouting him out for a reason. His channel is that good. Has a whole set of videos on the lingo of the game, the masteries of the game, and how to understand them. Check that out. I have a playlist on my channel called, I think it's called The Essentials of MCoC, that has videos from DLL and Campo in it, going over things like these terms of art and the masteries, which we just talked about in the last tip, and then also ability accuracy, which again is something you really want to understand. Offensive, defensive, just general default. It'll help you a lot and help you avoid these costly errors that make us go in and then spend our masteries or get stuck in a quest and realize we've got to start the whole thing over. 3, figure out how you want to play the game, and then find people that are playing the game similarly. Alliance mode, as frustrating as they both can be, being Alliance Quest and War, I know not everyone likes both, and in fact, most people don't like Alliance Quest at all. But it is helpful and it is fun. I mean, the game is fun and the community can be delightful. The problem is, and so much of the questions I get on this are, I've really advanced in this such a way. I enjoy chasing prestige and my alliance is not very high in AQ, or my roster has grown to a point and I really want to use it in war and I enjoy the planning and all that nuance, but the rest of my alliance doesn't do that. In almost every case, I see it really creating strife. Go and find people who are playing the game you want to play, but then, and here's one of the hardest parts, avoid the noise. The game is constantly evolving and shifting, and there are a variety of game modes, and we have battlegrounds coming out now too. And the rewards, it fluctuates. I've been playing this game a very long time, and the best place to get rewards, or the best rewards for your time investment, has shifted significantly and evolved, and I don't want to say gone full circle, but it's a constant evolution. And if you just want to chase rewards, do that. Find an alliance that's wanting to do that, or just find, an alliance that's playing at the highest tier of AQ or war as you possibly can. But my biggest recommendation on this is, if you enjoy war, find an alliance that's really interested in war. If you enjoy AQ, do that. And there are alliances that do this a variety of ways. In my own Discord server, I've become aware of alliances that do AQ with like 2 battle groups of map 6 and then 1 of map 5 and then 1 battle group of Alliance War. There really are a variety of ways. You can find them on Discord servers. Of course, that's what I'm most familiar with, but I understand the forums on Kabam are actually pretty active, but it is a place where maybe you can find an alliance that really fits the way you want to play. And then when I say like avoiding the noise, is the reward system's always going to be shifting. It's just the way it works. But we're going to have things like the gifting event, and they're going to go with some outrageous rewards for people who are spending a significant amount of money. I've made the decision where I'm not doing that. Therefore, I almost don't care. I'm not gonna let myself get tied up in that. I only have so many things I can get outraged about a day or really care or give my energies about in the day. And if I'm not competing with them for AQ1 or these incredibly high prestige numbers, then I'm just going to do everything I can to ignore that noise because I wanna focus my energies elsewhere. 4, if you're feeling rushed, that's a bad sign. That's a bad sign in my opinion. Almost never, and this goes for life too, almost never anything good comes out of it. Usually typically leads to regret. And unfortunately, I do think this game is in some ways designed to make us feel like we need to take advantage of this now. We need to get Paragon now, because if we don't, we're not gonna be able to get these juicy rewards or buy that offer. But the fact is, the rewards eventually will come. The power creep in this game is strong. Like any game, that's normal. The champions are going to get stronger, and then the quests are going to get harder, or they should be, and then therefore the rewards that were at one point really premium will be a little bit less premium, and then it feels like floodgates open. And like I said, play the game with the way people who are playing the game the way you want to play. So if you want to have fun and buy those offers or get that quest done right away to get that profile picture or get those extra juicy rewards, then go for it. But if you're feeling rushed, that's a sign that maybe this game is causing more stress than fun, and that's not what it should be doing. The tagline on my channel is the art of taking fun seriously. So this is fun, but we also do take it seriously. So combine those two. It shouldn't be causing more stress than fun. You should be enjoying that moment, enjoy buying that deal, or enjoy getting that quest done quickly. Not because you feel like you have to. 5, you gotta play champions before ranking them. You absolutely have to. Because if you don't enjoy the champion, you're not going to play them, and you're going to get the most out of a champion if you play them, of course, but if you enjoy them, you're going to dive in and find all the nuance and ways to attack nodes and defenders with them. I have a tier list. I think it's a lot of fun. It's a great way to quickly get out some information to people on what mine and my rankings team, the MCoC Illuminati, what we think, a snapshot on how much we think they will help you efficiently clear content. But one of the other main reasons we do the tier list is to show people how many champions in this game will help you clear content. Yes, Hercules will probably help you clear content more efficiently than the vast majority of champions in the game. But if you don't like him or you don't have him, there are a variety of other champions that will also help you clear that content and are really fun too. You've got to enjoy the champion. If you do not, you will not play them, and then you will have just ranked up a champion that you're not playing, and they will just sit there on your account. Don't make that mistake. I've seen it made time and time again. And then last, and there I did have this on there, one slightly for humor, but also because it is important. Cav crystals can be absolutely evil. I've done big openings on my channel, and I always say, or I try my best to always remember to say, you do that for the moment, not because you think it's like some great idea or a way to catch up or rush to get where you want to go, or because you feel like you have to play that game that way, because if you don't get Hercules or you don't get Kitty Pryde, you'll never be able to compete. The fact of the matter is, I just don't think that's true. If you enjoy opening them, have fun with it, but if it's going past your means, stop, put the game down, go outside, uninstall it if you have to. It's really important. This comes up a lot. If you want to enjoy opening them, go for it, but understand what they are. They are meant truly for the enjoyment and not as a way to try to get ahead, and most definitely should not be opened because you feel like you have to keep up with your friends, to play in the alliance that you think that you want to be in, or because you feel like you have to have that champion now. Better, with significantly higher drop rates, ways to obtain that champion will come along. And those drop rates on the crystals themselves are so incredibly low. Save those units, open up your masteries, learn the lingo of the game, figure out how you want to play it, and then find people who play it the way you do too. Don't rush, it's a bad sign. Hurry because it's fun. Move quickly because it feels like a good time and you're enjoying it. Play those champions, even the ones that tier list say aren't very good. There's a chance they actually might be. You might enjoy them and find new uses for them. Thank you so much for watching. Put in the comments, you're like, hey, this should have been tip 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's learn from each other. I always have a good time from that. Not only will other people read those, but then I will read them. And when people ask me these questions, I'll be able to share your advice, your opinions, and we can all learn together and have a great time. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. I hope you either learned something, were entertained, or even better, a little bit of both. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.